All right, good day, traders. This is a brief video on why I bought the New Zealand dollar, the Euro New Zealand, rather than selling, considering it is a first red day. Now we saw a similar situation happened I think day before yesterday on the British pound New Zealand, and I said that initial burst of the first red day will move in Asia because it is an Asian cross pair. I've always sounded this over and over again. When you have a first red day on an Asian pair, there's an 80% opportunity for a blow off in Asia. Because after that blow off, we may not see another reversal. So understanding that we had a consecutive bull bars closing near their highs, okay, which is an opportunity to enter that market also above the moving average. Okay, the market moved sideways in gap time. The US session opened off and they kept on making giving us consecutive bull bars. On the 1 hour time frame, you see 3 solid bull bars closing near their highs. Can you see this? This is one. Okay, and that consolidation is an area of agreement. We look to buy at that point in the London session. I sent a signal to buy with little sizes and to hold a little bit, and before looking at adding size, do not rush to enter the market with size. Whenever I have missed a major move, I repeat myself, I don't jump into the market with size. I go in little, then I monitor how price behaves before I look at adding size. Do not be too desperate to trade. Okay, if you're too desperate, you will get yourself chopped up. So understanding the area of agreement when the market moves sideways, it can be equivalent to the prior move, but I won't be holding this trade very long because who knows, we do not know what the market can do. The market can do anything. At the final hours of the US session, the market can decide to give a reversal off of that level. So this is just it, a very simple explanation. Breakout, reversed. This is not breakout pullback. They broke out and failed a V bottom. Can you see that, guys? It's a V bottom. Can you see that? Very obvious V bottom. Okay, very obvious. Trying to sell this market is a taboo, especially when it is straight like this. Although some days, if you would have continued out of balance, we would have known, but this market is currently in balance, and when the market returns back into the existing profile, it tends not to behave the way most traders would perceive it to be. So remember, buy above bull bars closing near their highs. Look at this, selling below bear bars closing near slow. Most times it behaves quite choppy, but it's an opportunity for traders to size in to this market for a measured move down. Now GBP Swiss franc, I want to clarify something on GBP Swiss franc. Now remember, I always talk about prices in a box. How does price behave inside that box? Now we have a box. Okay, the market took out previous month's low, that is low of August 2024. The market failed, it reversed. Okay, but then we are inside of a trading range. We entered the box, and I re-emphasized on when a market trades inside of a box and breaks out of a daily level inside of that box, it becomes a false break reversal inside of that box. Okay, FBR, false break reversal. We have a very big bear candle. Okay, breakout, big bear candle down on the 1 hour. This is sign that will have a continuation to the downside, a failed breakout, a false breakout of the high of the inside bar, and boom, we had a measured move down. So traders may get a buy opportunity tomorrow. I can't say, but how does price behave is all we do as traders. We look for the behavior of price. What is price telling you? Do not think, trade what you see. Now we also had the JPY give very similar opportunity with the GBP Swiss franc. So inside of the box, we saw a false break reversal. Tomorrow might be a continuation, but I got in quite early underneath the moving average, and I'm break even already just right here. I sent the signal to the Discord. So traders should be break even by now. Who knows what the market intends doing? The final hours, they can shift the market up. We can tell, or we can react to the behaviors of price. We have a lower high major trend reversal setup. Okay, low 2. So here we have that reversal setup at that level. So let's take a look at other markets that gave. GBP USD gave good buy setup in London. Yes, in London, a good buy low setup. You can see that we had an inside day, or should I say narrow range day yesterday, which closed as an FGD. We broke our test of the closing price or test of the open. I tried buying this market yesterday, it didn't let me buy, but it gave the buy setup in Asia. Consecutive bull bars closing near their highs above the moving average. A good opportunity to enter this market and target the opposite direction. Okay, so for now we've hit the high of the week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday forms the box. Now the edge of the box, we've gotten back to the edge of the box. We have a pin bar. How does price behave at this level heading towards Friday, the closing range of the week? Will they reverse or will they continue? I have no idea. But how does price behave? Our job as traders, like I said, is to look for patterns and opportunities that align with what we have learned. Okay, remember, do not think, trade what you see, not what you think. GBP Swiss franc is a market that is out of balance. Trying to buy this market is a taboo. We're out of balance. Okay, this is Monday's low. You see, we are out of balance. Whenever a market goes out of balance, it has a potential for a wide ranging day. All of this is in the ebook. Study when a market is in balance, when a market is out of balance. So we are currently out of balance in relation to the opening range. You can see opening range low, opening range high. When the market goes out of balance, out of the opening range, there's a high possibility of having a measured move to the opposite side. We had CHF JPY tight trading range breakout. We may see a market that will keep going. I don't know, but how does price behave? That is just the most important thing. We have big bull bars. This is a good sign for tomorrow. Also, for traders who saw this today, like myself, a good one, but quite not yet convincing properly. Tomorrow, I think it will present us very convincing moves. We had USD Swiss franc, similar to the, I think, the GBP Swiss franc, GBP JPY, similar patterns. We have market making lower highs. Okay, market making lower highs. These traders would say this is an FGD. That is not an FGD for today. Yes, we had a market that did not give that setup. Who knows what will happen tomorrow? The market may decide to give us that setup. This may be a technical 3-day short. 1, 2, 3. 3 days of short technically. The 1 short inside the 2 shorts, the 3 shorts in the market, and a technical reversal for Friday. I have no idea, but whatever the market does there, traders should at least take it in good faith. Now you see, traders who try to counter trend this move. Sorry, I saw this. I think traders try to buy Oh, come on, we are out of balance. Where's Monday's low here? We're out of balance. Whenever a market is out of balance, it's always, you need to watch that market out of the opening range. If you keep making lower lows, align yourself with the lower lows. If they are out of balance at the high and keep making higher highs, align yourself with that high above the moving average and below the moving average. But the markets go with you. I hope this gives you value. Thank you. God bless you. Do well to like and share this video. Study and get 1% better every single day. Thank you.